Hello, you guys. I'm back playing Vietnam Black Ops. This is level 2. I'm going to call this the cave because I have no other clue else what to call this level because you're in a cave. So again, this is a mature rated game. If you cannot read the comment section, you probably should not be watching this. Well, unless you're somebody with a different language, which then that might be understandable. But so here's the thing. I want to say, and this is one of these things, what do video games have that are so necessary? And there are definitely tropes in video games, which, I mean, I understand this is specifically a war simulation. My very first, well, I don't know it was my first, but it's the first game that I actively remember is Red Baron from 1990. I'm actually redoing a portion of the music at this point and like getting a media file of it. But at this point, you know, I mean, it's a war game, and this is what it is. But there are plenty of other games that are just story-based. But even here, this isn't like a true war game. This is a made-up sort of war game, you know. And I don't know. I mean, there's no honest answer to say as for what's right or wrong, other than, you know, this. I mean, all it is there's, again, almost all tropes, they're based on some social ideas, social basing, and it's really hard to argue if we should continue with them. But I mean, it's with everything. There's no right or wrong answer. These are all shades of opinion. And here's one thing I've learned. Some people have vastly different opinions on any particular topic. Some people will think, oh, this is horrible, we can't have it. I'll explain more on that in maybe next episode. But, you know, some things are just so simple, and we love them in video games. And, I mean, there's plenty of video games. Like, I've been lately spending a bunch of time in it's a good quality tower defense game. And, you know, I don't mind it, but it's a very specific, well, here's a flash game, sort of, you know, and there's just no right or wrong answer as to what should be done. I mean, I don't mind it, but it's a time waster. But so's Minecraft, if you consider it. It doesn't mean I stop playing it. And, of course, games only have a certain life, like this. You know, you play through it, and especially, you know, since I played through it in the past, it's got like zero replayability to me after when I'm done with this. And there's nothing great about it, but it's what it is. And either way, it's a thought for today. And, you know, it's just, video games have a certain aesthetic with them, and it's hard to argue, especially depending on what you're doing in a video game, whether or not one should say something, do something. And, well, I mean, here's the whole thing. As of really now, there's not been a zombie apocalypse, but yet here we are, and I admit it, I've bought, and I really admit it, I bought stuff that's, you know, zombie games, but it's all tropes. Either way, this is the end of level 2, the cave, and there's what will be next. So, stick around.